Good morning, children. Today we are going to do chapter 5 of science, acid, bases and salts. You must have eaten a variety of dishes, fruits, vegetables, soft drinks, etc. Also, you must have tasted a number of substances like lemon, tamarind, salt, sugar, vinegar. Some of these substances taste sweet, some are salty, some are bitter and some are sour. Here in this table, you can mention the taste. And why did I mention these eatables? Because in this chapter we are going to learn about acids, bases and salts. Some of our eatables are acidic, some are basic and some are salts. Substances such as curd, lemon, orange juice, vinegar, these taste sour. They taste sour because they contain acids. The chemical nature of such substances is called acidic, and these substances, because they occur in nature, we can call them natural acids. Similarly, we also have some substances which we eat in our day-to-day life which are bases. For example, baking soda or cooking soda, which is used in our bakery items, they are bases. Bases have slight bitter taste, and if you feel their solution between your fingers, you will feel they are soapy or slippery. Even the detergent powder or the soap that you use, they are basic in nature, though they are not eatables. Such substances which are bitter in taste and feel soapy are known as bases, or these substances are called basic substances. But can we taste all these substances to know whether they are acidic or basic? No. So we need something which can help us to tell whether the substance is acidic or basic. And such substances are called indicators. Indicators change their color when added to acids or bases. We can make indicators with substances such as turmeric, litmus or China rose. These are natural indicators. This table shows you various acids which occur in nature. Acetic acid is found in vinegar. When an ant bites you, you get itching, and that reason is formic acid injected by the ant in your skin. Citric acid is found in citrus fruits like lemon, orange, etc. Curd has lactic acid. Spinach contains oxalic acid. Amla and some other citrus fruits, they have ascorbic acid, that is vitamin C. Tamarind, grapes and unripe mango have tartaric acid. This table shows various bases that we use in our day-to-day life. The first one is calcium hydroxide, found in lime water, what you call tuna. Ammonium hydroxide is present in window cleaners. Sodium hydroxide or potassium hydroxide is present in soaps or detergents. Milk of magnesia has magnesium hydroxide, which is used when you have stomach acidity. Indicators around us. First one is litmus. It is extracted from lichens, and in distilled water it has a purple color, but in acidic solutions it turns red, and when it is added to basic solution it turns blue. It is available in form of litmus paper, red as well as blue litmus paper. So remember, red color on the litmus paper will always show acid, blue color on the litmus paper will always show base. And when the solution is neither acidic nor basic, that is, when it is a neutral solution, there will be no change in the litmus paper. Similarly, turmeric can also be used as an indicator. Make a paste of turmeric with the help of little water and apply this paste on blotting paper or filter paper and let it dry. Cut this paper in thin strips and your indicator is ready. You can use this indicator and check whether the given solution is acidic or basic. Using turmeric indicator, you can test these things which are shown in the list and find out which one is acidic, which one is basic. Actually, turmeric paper turns reddish brown in color when it comes in contact with any basic solution. So using this property, you can make a greeting card. Here you have to apply turmeric paste on a paper. Then with the help of soap solution, draw some design and you get a nice greeting card. Bujo also now knows why turmeric stains on white shirt turn red when soap is applied on it. You can also try it. Put a stain on an old white cloth and then try to put some detergent on it. You will see it changing its color to red. And this changes because detergents are basic in nature. China rose indicator can also be easily made. Take some China rose or shoe flower, put them in a beaker and add some warm water to it. Leave it for some time. After that, you will obtain colored water. This colored water is the indicator. This China rose indicator turns dark pink or magenta in color when added to acidic solution, and with basic solution it gives green color. This is how China rose indicator looks with acid and base. Can you use China rose indicator and test these solutions whether they are acidic or basic in nature? Like Bujo, don't use dry powders like baking soda or detergent powders directly on the litmus paper. You will not get any result. You need to make a solution and then check whether it is acidic or basic. Here is a riddle by Haley. She asked whether coffee, in spite of its bitter taste, is acidic or basic. So coffee is acidic in nature. Now we are going to learn about neutralization. What is neutralization? Neutralization is a process in which acids and bases are mixed together. The result is acids cancel the properties of base cancel the properties of acids, and the resultant solution is neither acidic nor basic. It is a neutral solution, and that's why the process is called neutralization. After neutralization, the new substance form is called salt, and the byproduct is water, and also heat is released. So here is the definition of neutralization. Neutralization is a reaction between acid and base, and salt and water are produced in this process along with the evolution of heat. So acid plus base gives us salt and water. Let's take one example. Hydrochloric acid, when added to sodium hydroxide, which is a base, in proper proportion, sodium chloride is formed, which is salt, and the byproduct is water. Where do we use this neutralization reaction in our day-to-day life? You must have seen the advertisement of ENO, which claims to give you relief from acidity in 6 seconds. So ENO contains nothing but a base. So this base, when you make a solution of it and drink it, it gives you relief from acidity because it neutralizes the acidity. Similarly, you have other antacids such as milk of magnesia, which contains magnesium hydroxide, which is again a base. It neutralizes the effect of acid in your stomach. Similarly, when you are bitten by ant, it injects acidic liquid, formic acid, into your skin, which gives an itching solution. And to neutralize this acid, if you rub some basic substance such as calamine solution, which contains zinc carbonate, or soda, that is sodium hydrogen carbonate or sodium hydroxide, it will give you relief from itching because it neutralizes the acid. Similarly, if the soil is too acidic or too basic, it is not good for plants. So bases are added to acidic soil, and acids like organic manure is added to basic soil to neutralize the effect. Factory wastes are also acidic in nature, and before they are thrown into water bodies, they are treated with basic substances to neutralize it. You must have heard about acid rain, which causes damage to buildings, historical monuments, plants, animals, etc. Where does this acid rain comes from? Acid is produced because of the harmful gases which are present in the atmosphere, such as carbon dioxide, sulfur dioxide, nitrogen dioxide, and these gases are released due to the burning of fuel and other substances in factories, cars, etc. When these gases mix with raindrops, they form carbonic acid, sulfuric acid, nitric acid, etc. And then they drop down along with rain. This is known as acid rain.